Warning, if you are a germaphobe, you probably don't want to watch this video. On the other hand, if you're like me and like talking about little bacteria that lives inside of us, you'll love this one. First, I have some good news and some bad news. There's a number floating around that the number of bacterial cells in our body outnumber our own cells 10 to 1. The good news is that that number is not based in science. The bad news is that it's very likely you are as much bacteria as person, although it changes from person to person. Luckily, microbe cells are significantly smaller than our own cells, so they only make up about 1 to 2% of our actual weight. Although we tend to, or at least I tend to, think about our microbiomes as existing in our stomachs, they're all over our body, in our hair, on our skin, in our noses. Ew. The ones in our stomachs are the most complex and diverse, and there are more of them. There are more than 1,000 kinds of microorganisms that live in our gut alone. And as gross as it may seem at first, we actually need these little buddies. They help us to digest food. We get most of our B vitamins from these little guys who eat the food first and then lovingly give us access to the vitamins. They keep our teeth clean, they keep our skin clean, they keep our hair clean. They do a lot for us. As children, our microbes, as we call them, help to teach our immune system what is good and what is bad bacteria. As we age, they help us to attack incoming diseases. Interestingly, our sweat doesn't inherently smell bad. Bacteria in our armpits eats the fat and dead cells that we sweat out, and their waste is actually what we smell. Everyone's BO smells a little different because our colonies of armpit bacteria is all a little different. Interestingly, only about 20% of the bacteria on my left hand is the same bacteria as on my right hand. Antibiotics can wreak havoc on our gut bacteria because we have no way to target only one kind of bacteria. It can take up to a year for them to fully come back. This is yet one more reason you shouldn't ask your doctor to give you antibiotics if you don't really need them. I did a whole video about that you should go watch right now. The most fascinating part of this whole thing to me is the possible connection between your gut bacteria and your mood. This is all very new science, so nothing I'm about to say has been definitively proven yet, but it's all very intriguing. We've known for a long time that most of our mood-regulating neurotransmitters, like serotonin and dopamine, are created in our guts, where they help us regulate feeling hungry or full. These travel around our second brain, a group of millions of neurons that lives in the lining of our guts. Which, oh my gosh, that is so crazy to me. We have a bunch of brain cells encircling our digestive tract. Isn't that crazy? Is that amazing? I think so. Anyway, this can change our moods. The feeling of butterflies in your stomach is an example of your gut brain shutting down your digestive system for a while, which is also the reason why people, including me, can get very hangry. The gut flora of people with certain mental illnesses have been found to be different than that of their neurotypical peers, raising the question of which thing leads to the other thing. We're not really sure why this happens or what we can do to change it. Right now, all we have is that correlation and some possible technical explanations. There will hopefully be more information in the coming years about possible links between ways to affect our microbiome to positively mitigate mental illnesses. For right now, though, we unfortunately just do not have the evidence to make a call either way. So, sorry Gwyneth Paltrow. I don't believe you.
Hi guys, thanks for watching that video from the Geekwave. If you liked it, there's more over here. As always, like and subscribe below. And if you want more Geekwave content, you can always go to our Facebook and Twitter pages. And then after that, if you've found what floats your boat, go to thegeekwave.com.